Hello, Anime Talk faithful, and welcome to another episode of #Anime Talk. This is episode 61. I'm your host, Mr. Lyndon Burton, joined as always by my co-host, Mr. Chrissa SJE to my left. How you doing, brother? I see you with the zombie powder manga this week.
You know what I'm saying? Kubo's the GOAT, you feel me? Got to turn up on him for the one time, you feel me?
The Tite Kubo love is like we've done a complete 180 on Tite Kubo, and it's not because of Bleach, it's because of all the other stuff.
Yeah, but I say I have not done a complete 180 on Bleach. Shout out to my boy Malik, bro. My homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He has been like faithfully harassing me about Bleach for the past like year, you feel me? Maybe a little bit longer than a year, but he's been like faithfully like, son, watch Bleach. And he was one of the driving forces to make me watch it. I got to like episode 200 something. I'm on like a hiatus, and like everybody knows, you know, I watched One Piece up to Fishman Island, and I was burnt out on One Piece, so I kind of took like a I don't even know, like maybe a year hiatus from One Piece.
It was it was too long.
It may be a year and a half. You feel me? Probably it was a hot little minute, but I had to do the same thing with Bleach. I'm gonna catch up on Bleach before the Thousand War arc. You feel me? As of right now, I'm like somewhere where Ichigo was fighting Yami, I want to say his name is the one of the Rancor.
Oh, you're not even to the Aizen fight yet.
I'm getting there. I'm close.
Okay.
I'm super close to the Aizen.
That's where I'm at the arc after that, and I just had to take a break because I was
the
like,
last big fight I saw was the Ukiura fight.
Okay, see, yeah, I got through all that. I did the eyes and shit, and then I was like, I'm burnt out on this. Like, I'm not about to watch him fight the full bringers after we just beat eyes, and I need a break.
For sure. And I'm not gonna lie, what I've seen from Bleach, like the Ukiura fight did it for me. Like that was okay. When I saw the Ukiura fight, when a matter of fact, when I saw the Grimmjow fight,
yeah, I was
like,
the Grimmjow fight kind of did it for me.
I was like, I see why this is big three. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
Kenpachi, anytime Kenpachi turns down, like I see why this is big three. It's different. You feel me? But I will always like. I know we're gonna talk more about Kubo later, but I will always sell zombie powder after catching up and like getting all the way to the end of it because there's no continuation. It just ended. I guess it got canceled or dropped. I don't know what Shonen Jump was thinking when they let this one go, because this could have been something gas packed, like especially with an anime.
I bet you he told him he had the idea for Bleach, and they were like, all right, let's get it. Something like that.
Let's go.
But let's get a little shout out to the One Piece fans out there who follow this show. This will be the time where I ask Chrissa if he has caught up anymore, and we get a One Piece update, so y'all can skip ahead like 4 minutes. But Chrissa, where are you at in One Piece right now?
I'm still on Zao. Like we just got on the elephant's back. You feel me? It's not too I'm not too far into it. We met a bunch of the characters. Like I met the wolf chick. I met like who else was it?
Carrot.
You feel me? Like the weirdest thing about this to me is this seemed like it's gonna be very Beastars-y. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get Buku furries in here. You feel me? Like
no type of romance in there. It's just
when I say romance, I'm just saying Buku furries. Like we're getting furry love in here.
That is a fact.
It's super
the
awkward,
minks.
you feel me? The last thing I remember reading, cause I remember I was on chapter 805. I want to say last episode, maybe. But
have you met Jack yet?
No, I've been hearing a lot about Jack though. I've been hearing a lot about Jack, and I just got to the part where Luffy touched back down with Nami. And he's as soon as she sees Luffy, she's like, "Oh, Luffy, I'm happy to see you." She hugs this nigga. I'm like, "Oh shit!" She hugging on Luffy. She hugging, got the death grip on my man.
But it's because they got a reason.
And then as soon as she did that, she like pulls off and she looks at Luffy. She goes, "It's Sanji," and that's the last thing I remember reading. She was like, "Nigga, they got Sanji." I was sitting there like, "Oh shit, okay, so this is Sanji's arc." I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Sanji?
Well,
right
it's
now?
not.
Nami's crying out here.
It's not. Let me just temper your hopes. It's not this arc. It's the next arc. That's the Sanji arc. It
seemed like she said they got Sanji. So I'm like,
no.
Sanji gonna pull.
They definitely have
Sanji.
Like
he's kidnapped. Like, I don't know what's going on.
They definitely have Sanji. Sanji's
it's wild there on the back of an elephant right now. Like this, only Oda would create like so many questions. Like how the fuck is he walking in the sea? Like is he that tall? You feel me? Like how?
Isn't he huge?
That's how deep is the sea though for an elephant to be stepping on the? Like you know, we got Fishman Island and shit. It's crazy.
I think they figured out how tall he was. I don't want to say the wrong number, but I know the One Piece stands definitely figured out how tall he was. But yeah, no, you're getting to the shits, man. Like everything in Zao like connects to Wano because of the tie with the minks to the scabbards. Because
I'm glad that Law's not leaving yet. Law's still sticking around in his whole clique.
Yep, Law's still there. Law's still at where we at with Wano, and in the next arc, you leave the Wano mission to go save Sanji. That's the
Shit.
next arc. So like you get a couple niggas leave to go save Sanji, and then it's straight to Wano. So you're on your way. You are on your way. But you see now why I think that the One Piece live action is going to be one of the hardest things to do. Because how are you going to make things like Alabasta? How are you going to make things like Skypiea? How are you going to make Zao like this big giant elephant Zunisha? And then when you get to Totland, how are you going to make this Candyland type island that Big Mom lives on? And it's like, how are you going to show characters like Big Mom? How are you going to show characters like Kaido? How are you going to show characters like the Minx without having a budget that's like a Marvel movie? Like I don't know how it's possible.
Canon, man. If anything, it's if it's like a one season, we better get like a random adventure.
They trying to
like
do it big. They said that the first season we're gonna get is the East Blue arc, so we're gonna get from the beginning to Logtown. So we're gonna see Buggy, which is hard to do in itself.
They're gonna be wilding, bro. They're not gonna even get to Usopp, man.
You want to know? You want to know the
Chopper.
rumor? You want to know the rumor? The rumor right now is that Cole Sprouse is Sanji. Go check out.
I've been seeing that. No, for sure. I'm like Cole Sprouse is Sanji Hive, nigga. Like I would actually enjoy that. That shit would be hard. Like if you're gonna fuck everything else up, at least get my boy Cole Sprouse and Sanji right. That would be hard.
In his IG, he's been posting pictures where he's been like showing us his Sanji look. If it's true, and like I can't hate on it. He got his
Twitter Avi Sanji. Like didn't he have like
his IG?
Oh, it's an IG profile picture.
Yep, his IG profile picture. Oh, well, he changed. Oh, damn, they made him change it. Oh, see this? I guess. Okay, wait.
You're giving too much shit away.
Okay, wait, no, but like, no. Okay, so he had a picture of Sanji, and he did an IG picture of Sanji. And yo, wait, I looked at all of this. He had an IG picture of Sanji. This picture right here's caption was Sanji-esque. And like he has a kick in it and like all kind of he deleted all of that. Damn, I wonder if he was wilding, man. He might have did too much.
They were sitting there like, bro, we already got an actor for Sanji. You're making people think you're the actor for Sanji. He's like, nigga, because I'm trying to be the actor for Sanji. Like, man, we already shot the first season. He's like, fuck that.
Or they're like, or they're making him like be quiet till they do the announcement.
I don't even think Sanji's gonna be in the first season. There's no way.
He's got to be.
There's no way. You're gonna get this is what I'm looking at, right? Do they say it's 30-minute episodes yet?
I think it's gonna be an hour episode.
Okay.
I think we're getting like 15 to 20.
So we're gonna get hour-long episodes of like, episode 1, the Nami episode, episode 2, the Usopp episode 3, the fucking Sanji episode. In fact, we're gonna just get like
or it might be 30. I don't know.
Teasers of arcs. You feel me? Like
no, they said I read it. They said they're going to do each arc justice. They're going to do each arc of they're going to do the first season is the East Blue Saga. So we're going to see
just impossible to me. Like
Morgans and Zoro. We're going to see Don Krieg and the Baratier with Sanji. We're going to see Fishman and we're going to see the Arlong arc.
Whoever did The Witcher, they need to get them they need to get that kind of budget.
They need more than that to me. It's got to be like a Marvel movie. It's got to be huge, bro. Like I don't understand. You got to make Luffy's stretching power look feasible. And like Marvel hasn't done that yet with Mr. Fantastic. So it's like, you got to make me believe this. Like, that's why I think you need a Marvel budget. But let's get into this week's news because we do have more live action movies that the culture isn't talking about and the movie community knows about it, but not the culture. So when I say what they're making, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? But all right, let's get up to our first story. We got 2 Burn the Witch stories. The Burn the Witch, the new trailer has dropped, as well as fans of Burn the Witch manga. We're getting it's continuing, but it's continuing with a season 2. And Burn the Witch Volume 1 will be releasing on October 2nd. So Kubo's not going to release the second season, quote unquote, right after this first one finishes. He's going to take some time and then come back probably next year like an anime season. So, Chrissa, first off, I want to get your thoughts on the Burn the Witch trailer.
I love the Burn the Witch trailer. Like I'm the second one or whatever, since I've only read like 3 chapters, I want to say. You feel me? So right at the end of the trailer, I see a few characters that I'm familiar with. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be hard. So they're gonna animate this, or they're gonna animate this. I'm glad I didn't read the last chapter, you feel me? Just because I want to kind of save that for the anime. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the anime. Just like every single thing about it is just it's bringing it to life for me. Like I'm reading Burn the Witch, the first, the one shot, then the first 2 chapters. I'm reading it and I'm like, I'm loving it, loving the art style. It's giving you that signature Kubo art style, but at the same time, it's got a spin on it because it's definitely in London. It's definitely in the UK area. You feel me? So it's thrown off. You can tell he's definitely did his research on all of it, you feel me? And it's amazing to read it, but seeing it in anime form is kind of bringing it to life. And seeing it as an anime, I feel like it's going to definitely separate it from Bleach, like super, like saying separated, but like you're going to be able to see the
It's
whole
gonna
new
be its own
aesthetic of the
thing.
whole new area. And I like that. Like whenever I saw the newspaper like changing into
Yeah.
saying reverse London, it just reminded me of some Harry Potter shit, just to some like alternate UK, alternate London. I hope for the dub they cast like an all UK London
Cat,
kind
they
of, you know what I'm
got
saying,
to.
cast. It would just be iconic. Like it would be opportunity missed because dragons, you know what I'm saying, same universe as Bleach, great animation, female leads, great female leads, dope male comic
Side
relief
characters.
character. Like I feel like this one's gonna go up.
Yeah, no, I love the trailer. I'm super, super excited for it. Everything you said, I agree with. There's not much more I need to add to this trailer. It looks great. Like I read I'm 3 chapters in, and I'm probably gonna read chapter 4 tonight before I go to sleep. So
I got a
like,
question for you
go ahead.
about the manga. How do you feel about? I don't know if you saw it or not, but the cover, like the cover release, because it's very polarizing on the timeline right now. Did you see the actual cover, the
Uh,
manga cover?
which cover? You talking about them in the white dresses?
No, I'm about to send it to you right now. It's like it's like a red cover with just words on it.
Oh yeah, with Burn the Witch with all like the leaders.
Watch, I'm about to show you right now. I'm sending it.
Oh, with the cross.
I think so.
Wait, hold on.
Look, I just sent it to you.
Let me see, because I like the most recent. Oh, okay. Don't judge a book by its cover.
This is the official, like the official
Oh,
manga
volume 1.
cover.
Look, I'm not mad
That
at
shit
it.
looks dope. Just
Yeah.
because this is like completely different than the direction I've ever seen a manga cover go, especially a jump manga. Like usually they got the catchy covers. Like even Death Note was super artsy with it. His the mangaka for Death Note, the sequel series, not sequel series, but the next following up, like the Plantana Inn. Like I've seen them get crazy, but the craziest I've seen a cover go is like the JoJo's covers. You feel me?
I like this cover because I think it's don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge my past work by this. I think it's simple. I think it gives us off a UK vibe. I like everything about it. And then I like the cover art of chapter number 4 with the leaders of like the different sectors. Like we see my boy Roy B. Dipper in his blue exquisite suit. We see all the homies out there.
Iconic.
Yeah, no. And then what's up with that girl? Like on the cover, that girl in the white who's like the charge of like the holy people, and she has like a cutout right by her vagina, and I was like, what the hell's going on, Kubo?
Yeah, it's so thrown off. All you see is pantsu. You know what I'm saying? You see the pantsu. It's like a heart-shaped look, and it's a heart-shaped cutout. Like everything about this is weird. The person standing next to her in the black, I'm very intrigued by that character because if I'm not mistaken, I saw that character in the trailer.
Yeah,
and I saw a lot of speculation about that character on.
Well, he controls like the army, like the attack group. So it's gonna be interesting to see everything. Like I'm so interested. I'm in it,
bro. Sold. Like everything about this is sold. Like I'm excited for season 2. I'm glad they're letting Kubo come back. I'm glad they're not giving him the Samurai 8 treatment.
Let's talk about that because I think that's the important conversation. How do you feel about manga getting seasons? I think that if this works, that might be something we see where we get and I think it alleviates the stress that these mangakas under. I think this maybe could be a way we get your boy back, Tagashi, to where he could do it in chunks.
This was 100% for Tagashi. I felt like Shonen Jump being like, look, bro, we're doing this new thing, right? Seasons. Like you can only come back. You're built for this, bro. Just give us one season a year. You good, bro. But you gotta cough up another season. Like the fans are killing us, bro. The hate mail is real, bro. The Western hate mail is just ridiculous.
I like the season idea. I think it has to be for certain manga. Like I can't accept One Piece going on seasons. I can't accept My Hero going on seasons. But like if you bring Kishimoto back and let him do Samurai 8, the what we think is going to be the next version of it in seasons, I think that could work. If you bring Tagashi back and let him do Hunter x Hunter in seasons, I think that would work. So I think for certain mangaka, it'll work more than you got to still have your weekly series. But I'm down that if you have both weekly and seasonal. I just don't want just seasonal though.
Yeah, for sure. And Dragon Ball is not necessarily seasonal.
It's monthly,
but say we finish with this Moro arc, he could probably knock out a season. Toyo Saro could probably hop on the seasonal wave.
I wouldn't be mad if Dragon Ball Super jumped on the seasonal wave. If we got it weekly, like every week for a certain amount of time, then it stops for like, let's say like 6 months, and then it comes back weekly. Yeah, I'd be down with that. Yeah, I'd be down with that 100%. So
my thing is too, I love the Burn the Witch rollout just because they're rolling out the chapters while teasing the anime. Imagine
Yeah.
if Samurai 8 would not have dropped the way it had that time to have that buzz, then lose the buzz and die down. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? We get the first, how many chapters did it die down at? I want to say it's like 5 volumes as a
Yeah.
whole, Samurai 8. Imagine if we got like 2 volumes or just 1 volume first, and it's just enough to intrigue you, just enough to catch you. And by the time, like, and you're getting the season, you're getting like, you know, week to week to week for the first volume or first 2 volumes. I remember we were pretty hype on the first 2 volumes. We were like, where is this going? This is a crazy breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Imagine halfway through the first volume, or we get volume 1 and volume 2 is about to drop. We get a trailer and they tease it, and it's like, okay, we're gonna come back and finish the manga later. Maybe people wouldn't have been so rushy to be like, where is this going? Hurry up, get to the point. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. No, I can't disagree with that. But we want to know what you think. Let us know what you think about seasonal anime, and if you're intrigued in it, hit us up at Chris SJE or LynBWT on Twitter. The next thing we got is the second or the third. I think it's the third now. The JJK trailer has dropped. Just getting us hyped for the anime. I don't have much more to say about that. Like I'm in it. I'm ready. Like I'm excited. I'm caught up with the manga.
Yeah.
I love this story. Yuji Itadori has a potential to be part of the new big 3. Like I love everything about it.
Oh, he is definitely new big 3. Horikoshi gave it the blessing. Horikoshi is like, oh yeah, Horikoshi said, I look forward to seeing this in Shonen Jump alongside me for the next decade or so. I'm sitting there like, damn, this nigga said this bitch sticking around. Like he ain't even said that shit about Demon Slayer, and we all know how that shit ended. I don't even see Horikoshi like big up in Black Clover like that. I feel like he's looking at Black Clover like, nigga, you my competition, but bitch, let's see what you gonna do.
They did, him and Tabata did draw each other's characters. So
yeah,
I take that.
They did different covers or whatever. They did like alternate covers.
I take that as like a sign of like, I see you as my rival.
Low key, it's like I see you. That definitely was a.
That's like that Kibo. That's like that Kubo Kishimoto type shit. So I definitely see that. But JJK, man, loving it. Are you excited? That's gonna be what we're reviewing next.
Oh, I'm super excited. I feel like that's in like a few weeks, bro. That shit is coming out not too long from now. Like it feels like it's knocking on our door. But 2020, the best part about 2020 and the worst part about 2020 is that it's flying past. But at the same time, fly past faster so I can get JJK, so we could get all Burn the Witch. You know what I'm saying? The Pokemon DLC is dropping in November. Like I'm itching. I can't get to the end of this year fast.
But that just makes me sad because that means the things we're reviewing right now are about to end, and I'm loving me some Fire Force. But we'll talk about that.
Got a little while. I feel like Fire Force got a little while to go.
Hopefully, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But next up, we got the Dragon Quest trailer drop. The show is coming October 3rd. Chrissa, how do you feel about Dragon Quest doing October 3rd?
Let's go. That's all I gotta say. Let's go. Did you like? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was excited for it. I was moderately excited for it. From the first little PvP they gave us, it was very quick, brief. I was like moderately excited. Like I love Akira Toriyama's art style. I love the concept of Dragon Quest games. The game's just not for me. The RPG turn-based fight style. I don't like builders either. It's just like Minecraft knockoff to me. You feel me? But at the same time, I always wanted to experience Dragon Quest because the art style was dope. It seems like he was fun to Dai was fun to play as in Jump Force.
Yeah.
But this trailer is the one that sold it to me. It looks like super action packed, super adventurous. The animation is amazing, beautifully
the animation
directed.
Looks great.
I'm super hyped for this. I don't even know what the story. I still don't know what the story is. Like I don't know what the plot is for Dragon Quest. Does he just slay dragons? Like I'm down for whatever with this trailer or whatever.
I don't know either, and I'm just figuring that out. I'm just waiting to see what the anime. Also, I need to say JJK will be going on for 2 consecutive cores, so that means it's gonna drop like Black Clover. Like, yeah, we getting 2 consecutive cores of JJK, so it's gonna drop the first core, and then we're gonna get another one right after that. So we're gonna be having JJK for a while.
Like that's exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting. Huge. So I forgot to put that in the notes, but that's there. All right, next up, we got here's a weird news like bit. Akira's coming to U.S. theaters on September 24th. Chris, are you going to see?
Please come to the movies. That's all I understand. Is like the movie theaters, like, please, we miss robbing y'all. We're gonna knock 50 cents off the $20 popcorn. Please come to the movies.
Are you risking the Rona and going to see Akira?
I ain't gonna lie, you kind of sold me on the fact that the movie theaters ain't booming right now. So
it's clean.
They seem to be sanitized. I'd fuck around, I'd pull up, wear a mask, eat popcorn, and then
I'm probably gonna
put the mask back on. Like, for Akira, I'm pulling up.
I've been to the movies twice. One time I shouldn't have went. I went to see New Mutants. I shouldn't have risked my life for New Mutants. But see, I went to see Tenet. That shit was fire, and it was clean. Wasn't sitting by nobody. One of probably my better movie experiences. I'm gonna go see Akira on the 24th. That's gonna be lit on the big screen. I'm hyped.
I've never seen Akira on the big screen. That shit will be
Me neither.
iconic. Like that's one of the best movies of all time. One of the best anime movies of all time.
We might have
Talk
to
about
link for that.
action-packed.
That's gonna be
For
linked.
sure.
So we might have to link for that. Next up, we got Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 coming in 2021. I know you're not into that anime, but I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of Ratphilia, Nafumi, and the whole gang. I'm hyped. Season 2 is gonna be lit. Maybe I can get Crystal to catch up so we can review it. But Rising Shield Hero season 2, gimme 2021. It got released on the Crunchyroll Expo. Something else from the Crunchyroll Expo announced at the event that Crunchyroll is collaborating with Adult Swim to produce an anime series adaptation of Yu Suzuki's Shinamue, the game series, but they turned it into an anime. Crunchyroll will stream the 13-episode series worldwide outside of Japan and mainland China, and Adult Swim will air it on Toonami for the United States. Crunchyroll did not announce a premiere date for the show, but here's the synopsis of Shinamue, at least the game. In 1986, Yosuka, Japan, teenage martial artist Ryu Hazuki returns to his family dojo to witness a confrontation between his father, Iwao, and a Chinese man, Lan Di. Lan Di demands Iwao give him a mysterious stone artifact, the Dragon Mirror. When he threatens to kill Ryo, Iwao tells him the mirror is buried underneath the cherry blossom tree outside. As Lan Di's men digs up the mirror, Lan Di mentions Xiao Suming, whom Iwao allegedly killed in Mengkung, China. Lan Di delivers a finishing blow, and Iwao dies in Ryu's arm. Ryu's investigation leads him to the Master Qin in the Yokosuka harbor. Through Qin and his son, Guizhang, Ryu learns that the dragon mirror taken by Lan Di is one of 2 mirrors. He locates the second mirror in a hidden basement beneath his father's dojo. He defeats a local gang connected to Lan Di's organization. Master Qin tells him to seek in aid of Master Zhui Huang in Hong Kong, and Ryu boards a boat to China. That's the first game. So, like, got some adventure in it, got some father betrayal. Chris, are you interested in the new Toonami Crunchyroll collaboration?
I'm interested in it just because it's a Crunchyroll Toonami collaboration, and definitely I need the trailer.
Yeah.
But once I get the trailer, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hype on it. Anime ain't been missing lately.
No, for sure, and I'm definitely excited for that. Oh man, let me give you some of the. So this is the bombshell news, I think, at least for this week. So America loves making anime live action movies. We got 2 more that are in the can, so that are getting made. So one of them is by Arrow showrunner Mark Guggenheim. Now I know you might not be a big Arrow fan on the CW, but that show was pretty good at first, but then it kind of petered out as bad. But he's making a new series with the blessing of the manga creator. The manga creator's helping him, so it might be something that we can look out for. But he is making Gantz. Yes, the classic anime Gantz. Gantz tell the story of Kei Kuruno and Masaru Kato, both whom died in a train accident, and become part of a semi-post-communist game in which they and several others recently deceased people are forced to hunt down and kill aliens armed with handful of futuristic items, equipment, and weaponry. So that's Gantz. But the newsbreaker, the bombshell, America's looking to make a Black Clover live-action movie.
Have they not learned their lesson yet? Have they not learned their fucking lesson yet, bro?
I'm okay with the Gantz, but Black Clover, I don't know.
I'm not gonna even cap, bro. I'm not gonna even motherfucking cap. The Bleach movie wasn't that bad.
But that was Japan. That wasn't
Bleach
America.
movie was not that bad. Oh yeah, you're right. Have you not seen Death Note?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are y'all doing, bro?
But we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see what Netflix is doing with Cowboy Bebop and One Piece before I judge this. But I'm so like hesitant.
Everything about that is terrifying. Everything about all of that is terrifying.
Black Clover? Like, we're gonna see Black Clover with all these. I mean, I guess it's easier to do than One Piece, but like, still all that.
I can't wait to like fast forward 5 years from now and see where we rank One Piece, Cowboy Bebop, and Black Clover. Oh my God!
Honestly, I can see Black Clover being successful. Let me tell you why. America did Harry Potter right. America can do what wizards in magic, and like Asa just has to have a sword, and if they do good choreography, it might work.
It just depends. It depends on what the budget is for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely that.
I need I need the trailer for sure.
Yeah, well, we're not getting that for a while because it's just in development. They got a cast and film, so I just want to put that on everybody's horizon. Hollywood's about to make a Black Clover movie. So, and the final news story we got is Funimation made a partnership with Viz Media, and Funimation will start streaming some Viz media titles as the Texas-based anime streamer has a new partnership with the San Francisco-based anime entertainment company. Speculation about the deal started to build after the original Naruto series began streaming on Funimation in July. With the official confirmation of the partnership, Funimation has revealed that the next batch of Viz titles that will be added to the streaming platform on September 22nd will be Terraformers Revenge, Coppelion, Gargantia on the Viridius Planet, and Megalobox. You can expect to see more Viz titles join the Funimation ranks in the coming months. Viz currently owns the North American license for 121 anime films and TV series that will be brought to Funimation as soon as possible. So, Krista, being that you're the Funimation guy, I know you're hyped for this.
Oh yeah, and I fuck with I don't know about Terraform Mars. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with Terraform Mars.
It's kind of hard. It's really gory. It's like really gory, but it's hard. Like it's
have to see what's up with it.
It's pretty hard. They just basically go kill cockroach people.
See, because I don't fuck with roaches. You feel me? So if they murder roaches, then I'm fucking with it. It depends on the animation and I'm saying, but I know for sure
Megalobox is huge.
I've never peeped Megalobox either, so I might have to peep Megalobox. But I know that Gargantia on the, what is it, Vendurus Planet or some shit like that?
Yeah, the Vendurus Planet. That's what it is.
Will always suggest people to watch that series because it's an amazing series. It's like a top tier, like god tier mech. Like people love Gurren Lagann.
You put Gargantia up there too.
I fuck with Gurren Lagann, but this one's up there. This might be higher than Gurren Lagann to me. Because see, Gurren Lagann is kind of like shonen mecha to me. This one ain't nothing shonen about this. This is like
bad. Well,
it's
I'm gonna check out Gargantia. You gotta check out Megalobox because Megalobox gives us those Cowboy Bebop vibes. That shit is hard.
I've been wanting to peep that out. I want to peep that out and Hajimete no Ippo or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah, hell yeah. But that's all we got for the news this week, ladies and gentlemen. No discussion this week, but let's get into the review portion of the show. Chris, are we starting with God of High School? Because you tweeted God of High School's ass.
Son, God of High School. I had to rewatch it. I had to rewatch the episode. God of High School is just so.
Why? Why do you feel that way?
Like I feel like the plot ain't there yet for me. I had to backtrack this because I was talking to one of my homeboys earlier, right? One of my homeboys, Ramon, because he's like a manga faithful. So he are manhwa faithful. You feel me? He's on the webtoon. He watched the first couple episodes, and after like episode 2, the nigga was caught up. I was sitting there like, Jesus Christ, son, you caught up in a week? He was like, son, it's gas. I'm watching him read it. He like disconnecting from society, like speed reading that motherfucker. You feel me? And he's hype on it. He's like, son, you don't even know. You don't even fucking know. And I'm like, I don't know. I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
But see, so I get how you could think this shit is like a little confusing. I get that. Basically, all that's going on right now is the God of High School tournaments taking place in this organization, Nox, is trying to destroy all the God powers, all the Shiraks, and find the key, which is Park Ilipo, which we found out in this past episode. That's basically the whole plot.
Now, see, the thing about it, this is why I was kind of backtracking, right? Because I had tweeted that shit. I was like, man, this shit, I'm watching it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? For so many different reasons. But this one is one of the ones that I feel like this one would have been one that would be better for me to just binge. You feel me? Like I need the whole first season to be able to run back and forth because week to week, I'm forgetting what happened last week when I go back and rewatch the end of the last episode to see where I was. The next episode starts off and it's like, it's just the pacing is zoomy for me. It's like over the place. Everything is happening all over the place. I wish I could just like catch the whole first season, watch it like a movie and catch everything. I feel like how they meant to show it to me. But it's just a weird adaptation. I feel like I'd probably be better off reading the manga just to hurry up, get the what's going on down, and then watch them animated. Because I feel like the animations is what's saving it for me. Like the main things that I find, I'm like, ooh, I really like this. It's the fights. Everything that's outside the fights, it's like I feel like I'm still not really processing a lot of the reasons why I'm watching the fights. Even though I'm getting more exposition and I am learning a little bit more, it's hard for me seeing the big picture of
Look,
everything.
I can't lie. I can see why you think the plot is confusing. I saw a lot of that on Twitter. I'm just rocking with it right now. I don't think it's better than Tower of God by far. Don't think it's better than Tower of God, but I think it's good for what it is. I look at it as like a more plot diverse or more plot centric Dragon Ball Z for the new generation. That's like I look at it as that. I take it as simple face value. This Nox organization is trying to stop the God of High School tournament, and these niggas trying to like Park Mujin in the gang trying to stop him. Wow, I don't know what their goals are though. I don't know what Park Mujin's goals is. Is like what's he trying to do with the key and whatnot. But that's what I gather from the plot. But let's get into the episodes because I just wanted to get your take on that because I saw your tweet about God of High School.
My hot take.
Yeah, I saw that. So let's get into episode 10, The Oath. When he learns of Nox's existence and their role in Jin Taiji's confinement, Mori swears to win the tournament to save him, but his opponent, Ippo, also has a good reason for why he can't afford to lose. 4 years ago, Suga's sister, Ippo's cousin, Seguyon, had her leg broke by Jigo and had to give up martial arts for good. Ippo made up his mind to become a cold-hearted for her sake. Meanwhile, Peilong, whose attack on Mori failed, is eliminated as Jigo wears a cruel smile. This is the start of the Mori versus Ippo fight. Basically, that's what this episode is. It's just the start of it, getting everybody ready for what's to come. And at the end of it, he turns into like the Nine Tails.
For sure. And we had that whole situation with the
Oh, was like that this episode with
Yeah, for sure. That was this one. Cause it was the one with the giant fucking god thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was like low key the highlight of the episode to me, just because everything else was just exposition with like preparing for the fight.
And that was Park Mujin versus the leader of Nox, or one of the bishops of Nox, Sang Mandok. And then we see one of the members of the Six. See, this is why I can admit that you like when you say the plot's not, they don't tell you everything. They just expect you to know it. Like who is that nigga playing music? Like the only reason why I know who this is because I looked it up. One of the members of the Six, and they say he's the Six. He's one of the members of the Six. It's Xiao Haliang, but they didn't say his name in there. They just said, "Oh, this is one of the members of the Six." And him and Park Mujin take out the Mandukes, like God, like Egyptian Omega sign God person.
For sure. The fight was hard. Like the fight was super hard. The animation was amazing. I loved everything about that. But at the same time, I'm watching it. It just feels like I'm watching like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, because they're in the ring and everything. And then like a lot of times when it's not in the ring, you feel me? Like they had the backstage. Like you know how you would always see the wrestling fight, the wrestling matches, but then you would see backstage, shit would get ugly. It'd be like, oh shit, I feel like I'm watching a crazy reality show. This is what I felt like. I feel like a lot of shit's going on behind the scenes, but I feel like it's just basically drilled in fights right now. And I don't really understand the big picture of what's going on, but I do understand certain things. Like I understand the whole key concept, you feel me? And how they got the key at the end, you feel me? They'll just throw it off.
And also we got to see Han have a good fight. He beat up that Sagnu girl. He whooped her ass and did some cool moves. Also, I think this fight was good because we see Jin Mori take the styles of his friends. He does Mira's no sword style, and then he does Han's black tortoise. I think we see Jin Mori is a very capable fellow and kicks ass this episode.
Yeah, for sure. I was respecting homegirl that went against Dawei though, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
I was respecting her. You feel me? Because like she gave some to people's elbows. She really put in the effort. You feel me? So I gotta give her that.
She definitely did. So what would you rank this episode 1 through 5?
I'll give this one a good. I'm gonna say a good 3.9.
All right, I was gonna give it a 4, so we're right on the same page. I was gonna give it a 4.
Like the fights were just off the chain. Every fight was off the meat rack, especially the fight with Park Mujin versus the boss of the bishop of the Nox.
Yeah, and look, like I said, I had to look up some stuff while I was watching it, but you shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to follow along and understand what they tell you. So I get the plot concerns.
Even for what's going on with the plot, like if the plot connects and everything, to me the plot just don't seem gas like that to where it would be like everything in this episode visually is 10 out of 10. You feel me? So if the plot was like giving me a good even 8 or 9 vibes, this would have been like a 4.5, 4.9. But the thing is, they did everything right visually. It's just that I'm a little lost, so it kind of takes away from it. So it's like a 3.9 because they executed so much right, and that mainly being the animation. Like I love the vibrant colors of like the special powers and shit, and how it really reminds me of like some Mob Psycho shit whenever they start doing crazy fights. But
and
Mob
that's
Psycho
in the
season
next
2 because
episode.
the animation was booted up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. The next episode went up too.
And that's where we get to episode 11, Lake Key. We find out in his battle with Mori, Iyupo unleashes his Shirok, the Nine Tails, and awakens as the key. Mori uses his Blue Dragon Tempest, but Iyupo stops it easily. The difference in strength between them seems clear, but then energy suddenly surges forth from Mori's body, and we see the awakening of his Shirok. And we find out that the key is used for this nine tails was a god destroyer, and I believe it destroyed the god that is the leader of Nox, is their god. So we got to figure out more about the key, but basically this key is like a god destroyer. And so, but Mori battles, and we see his Shirok kind of come out like the Monkey King does, like a big paw. We saw the power pole. He was kind of getting it, but Mori was hanging tight, man. Mori beat Iyupo's ass.
For sure. Rock this fucking shit. But at the same time,
that wasn't even full powered Mori. That's the thing.
You know what I'm about to say. You feel me? You know where I'm about to go with this. You feel me? This was not God of High School. This was God of High School Shippuden, bro.
Oh my gosh, why?
I understand the QB. I understand the concept of the QB, and I understand the concept of the monkey and the Chinese lore. You feel me?
What you gonna do when you see One Piece has a QB?
But the thing is, they gave that man sage mode eyes, bro. This man,
they did.
I ain't never seen no fox, no nine-tailed fox with eyes like that. They were like, hey, look, nine-tailed fox. I'm like, all right, I'll let it slide. Then boom, he had like the QB and shit. I'm like, that's not this man normal eyes. Y'all playing with my son Naruto, bro. Put some respect about my son Naruto name with the copyright infringement.
He was a fusion of Kurama and Naruto, 1000%. Of Yoko with the blonde hair, with the white hair. But I dug it, man. I'm ready to see Mori's God form, man. It
was cool, but
Monkey King.
I'm glad he rocked this shit, and I definitely want to see more of the Monkey King. But I'm glad he got that little nine tails, smacked the fuck out his ass. Like,
and then we get
like
that other dude.
He was like fucking. His eye was turning back, and they were like, "Hey, dog, are you alright?" He's like, "Shut up, I got this." It's like, man, shut the fuck up and get beat up, dog. Damn. I'm not even gonna tap all the way into my gorilla shit, and I'm still gonna beat your ass like maxed
no
out.
Love
you about to die.
No love for Iyupo, bro.
I don't rock with him, man. He got like a weird attitude to me. Like I ain't liked him since he popped out. You feel me?
He's Mori's homie.
I do understand the backstory. I do understand they kind of grew up together, or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not fucking with him. He's like, I fucks with Han more. You feel me? And I definitely, my favorite character of the show so far is Ymira, just because she's a badass to me. Like she's like goated.
I ain't mad at Ymira, but also God of High School, due to the fight between Park Iyupo and Jagao, and due to having the all the godlike monsters from Nox come out, Park Mugen, God of High School, is now over. So now it's like,
yeah, and he's one of my favorite characters too, Park Mugen.
Yeah, Park Mugen's a badass, low key. I'm interested to see more about the homie playing music with the Six. I'm interested to see what's Park Mugen got to do, because he battled the Bishop. Like, give me more about what these organizations are that are fighting. I need more knowledge. But now I think that the God of High School's ended. They're gonna focus more in on that.
For sure.
And fuck Jagao with his,
is very interesting. I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they need to explain more of that. But fuck Jagao with his shark Chirok. Homie's just doing the most.
Yeah, son took a leg off homegirl. She just got her ass whooped, son. Why you had to take her leg, dog? She was actually a soldier, and you would take her goddamn leg.
But that's what sent Iyupo over the edge. They took Signal and Ryu's arm and leg, and it was just like that dude couldn't take that no more, because he fucked up his friend's leg earlier. They got previous beef. That's why I fuck with Iyupo. I'm like, all right, he doing it for good reasons. He not like fucking Jagao.
For sure.
So, but all right, what would you give this episode? I'm giving this one another 4.
This one for sure, I'd give a solid 4, just because I definitely enjoyed the fights in this one a little bit more. I definitely enjoyed the what the fuck factor of that whole end fight, like the whole behind the scenes fight. I'm so intrigued on what's going on in behind the scenes, but you need to give us a little bit more of what's going on behind the scenes
And just
as far
explain
as
it better.
exposition. Yeah, because the fights are dope, but if I could connect the fights, like we're on fight like 6 of behind the scenes, and it's like, okay, I'm understanding there's some shit going on behind the scenes, but what is it? Because you're expecting me to care about all these fights, and these fights are amazing. I love watching them, so I will care about them. But at the same time, it's hard for me to put a connect to what's going on, to be rooting for somebody. I don't know who the fuck is who.
Yeah, they just gotta give you more who these people are and like what's going on with them. But let's get to the best show, one of the best shows of 2020, Fire Force season 2, man. It's lit. We lit out here. So much crazy shit's going on. Fire Force just turned from like Fire Force to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood Fire Force. Shit is crazy right now. So
For sure.
But we got episode 10, The Woman in Black. Through Idola links and the assistance of Grace, Shinra learns more about the evangelist and the views of Tempei's memories. The team completes their investigation into the tabernacle, but they draw some unsettling conclusions from what they learned. So basically, we find out that the religions of the past were all, it was our world. And then this great cataclysm happened. And this woman came over from the other side who was the evangelist. But it turns out that she was the reason why we had division in Earth before. And she was like the person who created our God. And basically, she's creating these pillars to cause destruction. And the Amaterasu is using these pillars' energy to power their city. And this demon Tempei was like a human that was after the great cataclysm that was just wandering, and he wandered far enough to where the evangelist met him and turned him into this demon. And like Shinra seeing all of this and learning about like the first pillar being the Amaterasu in Tokyo, and they're wondering how they're going to deal with all this. But Shinra fights that demon, gets the grace of that person, beats him in a second, was doing his particle speed and was just whooping ass. That shit was badass. That's basically all that happens in this episode. We get the backstory just like of like the history of just like what happened with this pillar, like what's up with the evangelist, where she came from. We find out that the first pillar was a human at one point, and like the evangelist brought her over, and like it was just some crazy shit, man. It just shows Fire Force is deeper than rap.
Yeah, and I loved, Soul Eater a lot, right? And I hate to always just bring it back to Soul Eater, but I love Soul Eater a lot because that shit had layers to it as well. And I knew the mangaka had it in him because, like, when I'm watching season 1, you feel me? I liked it a lot, but season 2 is hitting like home run every episode, just because you're giving me that exposition, you're giving me that lore, like finding out about the world. To me, it's just amazing. You feel me?
That's
Because I was
huge.
already fucking with Fire Force season 2 when season 2 first started. But now we're getting shit that I'm like, damn, I didn't think shit was this deep. But I knew it could have went that deep. I knew there was something, there had to be something to it. But I didn't think they was gonna give us all this, especially right now.
Yeah.
Like shit's like we got to see the evangelist. I'm glad to see, who she is and get more background on her, because now I'm like, ooh, now we get into the shits. Like we're really in the shits. Like I feel like we came a long way from whenever they were trying to figure out. You remember how like season 1 they were doing the whole figuring out what the burst, whatever.
It all ties in together though. It's like she's part of spontaneous combustion, and it all just it's a web that's weaved. And I'm glad that season 1 happened, but season 2's way better. Like
like season 1 was great build up. Now that you look back in hindsight,
yeah. No, 1,000%. What would you rate episode 10? Because it's literally just a fight and then finding out the confirmation that the Amaterasus are ran by people. And they're like, oh, when we get back, we can't tell too many people because it's going to shake the world because it's against the main religion. So it's like, who's fucking up? Hijima, who's lying? Hijima, the corporation, or the great holy soul temple, which is the foundation of religion. There's only one religion of the earth, and it's the great Holy Soul Temple, and it's like we got to figure out the corruption. So what would you rank episode 10, 1 through 5?
I'd give it a good 4.2, 4.3.
That's
just because I really enjoyed the end of the fight. I enjoyed the fight wrapping up. I enjoyed the banter of the collab, the company collab team that they had going on, because I really liked that team. It was a good send off for that team, because I don't know if we're gonna get that team back again.
Yeah, hopefully we get some more Ogun.
Team. Yeah, for sure. We need Ogun. That was a dope ass close to the little mini arc we just had. You feel me? So I appreciated it a lot.
1,000%. Let's get to episode 11, Dark Hero. After reporting their findings to Obi, the team is dismayed to hear that the discoveries are being squashed by the church, prompting Lick to turn to unofficial channels. Joker appears and approaches Benimaru with a proposition consoling the Holy Soul Temple. So yeah, we find out that the Fire Force is kind of hogtied because of government, because of them being an organization, because of them being a public government figure and whatnot. And they're like, oh, we're going to have to slowly bring this out for 3 years. And Shimmer's like, 3 years? What the hell? And Lick's like, nah, bro, we're going unofficial with it. We're going to Joker. But we find out Lick's backstory with Hajima and about how he was always searching for the truth. And that led him to Joker, and Joker's searching for the truth. So Joker sends it to the nationalists, which Benimaru, who believes that there shouldn't be just one religion that could govern us all. And Benimaru's like, nah, we need to figure out like that if this system can be crumpled by one person going out of line, that means the system isn't strong to begin with, and there's something that they're not telling us. And Joker tells them that they're lies. So that convinces Benimaru to go along with them, which I think is interesting that Fire Force leader number 7 is working with Joker. So they go to the Holy Soul Temple and they're like, we're going to fuck shit up. And they walk up and then Benimaru gets shot. And it's just like, oh, damn, all this shit. And Joker's like, what the fuck happened? Like, bro, you're supposed to be the big badass and you just got shot. But I'm glad Joker's back. Joker said he's the dark hero. He doesn't care if he loses his morals, if he loses all his anything, as long as he finds out the real truth of this world, because he's tired of being lied to.
Yeah, that's real. He's like taking that bullet to be like, look, by any means necessary,
I'll be the Dark Avenger. Yeah.
He's like, I might do some fucked up shit. He's like, that don't matter at the end of the day as long as you get the truth. Because
and that's real justice.
Then it was mission accomplished. And that is real justice. So I fucks with that. I fucks with Joker more than I've done, more than I have the whole series. You feel me? He just shined this episode. Benimaru shined this episode to a certain extent, even though he got his shit wiped the fuck out. You feel me?
Yeah, we gotta figure like he gotta get up because Benimaru is one of the best characters. He gonna get up next episode
but he was busting that spirit gun real quick in the beginning though. I was fucking with that.
In the preview shows that we're gonna see Benimaru, Joker, and Captain Burns come into contact. So I'm interested in that. And that's about to come. What's in that Holy Soul Temple? What they hiding? Like, they got to be hiding. And also, I thought it was interesting that Vulcan was like, yeah, it's a lie. I've been telling y'all my family made this. But then he's like, damn, why are my ancestors using human sacrifices? Like, that's not cool. So it just shows Vulcan's different than his ancestors. And it's going to just show when we find out the full story of what happened. It's going to be interesting to see.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm ranking this one a solid 4-5 just because we got great exposition with Licht and Joker. I just like this episode, seeing Joker and Benimaru in here team up.
Yeah, I low-key want to say 4-6 just for shock factor, just for seeing Benimaru whoop ass, and then getting the shock factor of Benimaru getting his shit rocked. Then
the 3
whole
years,
shit with Joker, the collab, just everything about this episode was like, man, we're really in there. I didn't want it to stop. Like when it ended, I was like, shit, give me next week.
And just seeing like government being government like we know in real life, like 3 years to get the truth out. Like, nigga, you know y'all lying.
Bro, like Fire Force is getting there. Like Fire Force went from like season 1 was cool, season 2 was like essential. Like this is next gen shonen. Like this is
turning into some like Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist, government corruption shit, and I love it.
For sure. I love that type of shit.
Hell yeah! So I'm ready for. I'm gonna start reading the manga soon. It's gonna.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fire Force every week has been like killing me not to read the manga. I've been saying I'm gonna read it.
It's getting worse and worse.
I've been rereading 666 Satan, so that's been kind of keeping me slowed down on One Piece, but definitely
Eden Zero,
as soon as this Eden Zero, I'm kind of on a hiatus. I'm letting a few chapters rock out. I've been binging them until I caught up, and then I was caught up at like 101. So I'm kind of like I ain't read since like 101, 102, but I'm like I'm letting a few play out so I could binge them. But Fire Force, as soon as this season's over, this is gonna be one of those ones like I always say, you know, I'm waiting on Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't wait until next month so I can finally get it to where I can start reading it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna catch up. And I thought we was gonna get a normal season. I was like, as soon as the season's over, then I'm gonna binge it and catch up on the manga. But man, the season keeps going. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wait until the end of the season to be able to catch up on the manga. But at the same time, Fire Force, as soon as the season's over, I'm catching up on the manga. I might be 100% caught up on Fire Force before season 3.
Same. It's gonna happen. Like this show's too good. But that's all the time we got this week, ladies and gentlemen. Chrissa, tell the people they can find you on social media.
Find your boy at Chrissa SJE on Twitter, at Chrissa SJE, no spaces, you feel me? On Instagram, at Chrissa SJE on myanimelist.com, which I've been frequenting. Also, you can go to Crunchyroll. I want to say, what is it? Crunchyroll.com/user. Yeah, it's crunchyroll.com/user/Chrissa SJE. I got my profile decked out. You feel me? I didn't even know you could do fucking profile decking out on Crunchyroll. My shit look like fucking the old MySpace page. So if y'all want to go on that bitch, nigga, that bitch booted up, interact with your boy, leave your boy a comment. You know what I'm saying? Crunchyroll is about to be my new Twitter for the next few weeks. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Y'all can follow me. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Chrissa. Y'all can follow me at LynBWT. Follow the Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. We're going to have the Ghost in the Shell Run It Back drop at the end of this week. So be on the lookout for that. Got some manga content. The new Kaiju number 8 review is out, chapter 9 and 10, but the new chapter's coming. So that video will be out. We will have a Spy Family video out this week. The Eden Zero will be made either late this week, early next week. So we're going to make a discussion video on Eden Zero, like, just talking about it. So you're gonna have to catch up. We'll probably
I'm gonna binge a few new chapters. That's gonna take me a day.
We're gonna all catch up and just talk about Eden Zero, the series so far, and then we'll probably do another anime discussion video of some manga. I might review the first 4 chapters of Burn the Witch season 1 and just talk about that and just get that knocked out.
Up on the pain
Chainsaw
Man.
You gotta
Where
make a video.
Right now? How far are you?
I'm like on chapter 40.
Bro, when I tell you I have never
make your top 5
pain
videos of why people should watch why people should read Chainsaw Man.
Bro, I've witnessed Jiraiya's death and Naruto react to it. I've witnessed Ace's death and Luffy react to it. I have not experienced pain until I caught up on Chainsaw Man, bro. Like this shit, like, bro, I feel like the mangaka is like torturing us. Like, if you know how they do the at the end of every chapter, at the end of every week of Shonen Jump, they do like, mangaka comments. Yeah. Like they just drop their comments. Bro, I feel like he's been fucking with us. I feel like for the past few weeks, he's just been like, haha, I'm eating ice cream. I know y'all hate life. Like last week, it was like something about steak. It's like, eating steak, just enjoying, just fucking y'all up. Just another punch to the gut real quick. Y'all like that, huh? Another one's coming on the way next week. It's like he's abusing us and laughing about it. You feel me?
Damn.
So that Chainsaw Man, the video's coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that out there because I'm excited for that. That might make me catch up. I need to catch up.
This is like crack to me right now.
Hell yeah. Well, we're going to get that out to y'all as well. A lot of manga anime content coming. So y'all be sure to follow us and subscribe to the YouTube. If you listen to podcasts, subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to. But in terms of if you want to stay up to date with our YouTube exclusive content and everything we just talked about, it's not going to be on the podcast channels. That's just for the main podcast. You got to go follow us on YouTube to get all that content. But it's all free anyway. So be sure to subscribe and follow us and everything. But follow Chrissa, follow myself. Chris is also streaming Rivals 2. Make sure y'all follow him on Twitch. And we're going to do a new Late Night with Lyn stream probably on this Wednesday night. So we'll do some shit. I'll probably see if I can get Chris on Jump Force. See if I can go whoop his ass on the stream. Make him bust out his PlayStation.
Man, I might be rusty on the PlayStation because you feel me. I ain't got all the DLC.
I've been playing a little bit. I've been playing with Trafalgar Law. You kind of talked me into it. I do like 3 matches, then I'll shut the game down.
Trafalgar Law plays different than the other characters. You feel me?
He does. You got to open up his room and like get all that shit out. So, but anyway, that's all the time we have this week. We'll talk to you guys, like I said, with some of the videos throughout the week. Oh, and especially on Friday or Thursday. I haven't decided the release date, but one of those for the Run It Back Ghost in the Shell episode. Be on the lookout for that. But until then, have a good one and peace.